Hey guys, this is Justin at thecarflip.com, and today we're going to be answering a question from Jason. This is an Ask Me Anything question. We sent an email out from thecarflip.com. If you're not a member of that email list, go to thecarflip.com, go to the top of the page, put your email address in the top little box up there, and you'll get emails like this in the future. But basically it went out and it said, what can I help you with? And it was open to any and all questions, and I assumed they would be car flip related, and most of them were. Actually, all of them were. No one has asked me anything off the wall. So it's your loss, I guess. Anyway, the question was, are rebuilt or salvage title vehicles worth it? And this was asked by Jason. And Jason, honestly, I'm not that big on them. You can buy a little cheaper sometimes. You can save a little bit of money up front if you're trying to buy maybe your personal vehicle. But if you're, I don't know, if you're trying to make money, it creates a barrier or an objection in the mind of the potential buyer. So let's say they're looking at your 2003 Jeep, let's say Jeep Grand Cherokee, and then someone else has another 2003 Jeep Grand Cherokee. Yours is a salvage title and theirs is a clean title. You're asking $2,900, they're asking $3,500. Whose are they gonna buy? If all they have is 29, maybe yours, but if it was me, I'm buying the 35 just because I really don't want to deal with the salvage title issue. I wouldn't know why it was salvaged. I wouldn't know if there were existing issues that I would have to deal with. So on the lower end of cars, it's sometimes difficult for it to be worth it unless it's for you and your own personal vehicle. Now, people that do well with salvage title vehicles are people that actually rebuild them themselves. So they're going to go to the Copart auctions. They're going to be at the salvage auctions, buying the vehicles wrecked as they are, and they're going to be rebuilding them. And a lot of times it's really not that bad. I mean, a fender, have a frame pulled, replace a door, that kind of thing. You know, maybe replace the steering knuckle. Sometimes it's not that bad, and so they can buy at the really low price, put the little bit of money into it on parts, they do the labor, and then they might have a bigger profit margin. For the person that's flipping, it's difficult. Most of the times, it's difficult. Now, that being said, I actually have a vehicle on my lot right now that is a salvage vehicle. It's a 1997 Jeep Wrangler. It's got a 6-inch lift. It's got body armor all the way around, tube fenders, 37-inch tires. It's got a Dana 44 in the back, which it's what makes a Rubicon. It's not a Rubicon, but that's why a Rubicon is what it is. And so for me, I got a really good deal on it. And the fact that it was salvage was kind of ancillary. It was a good price for a Jeep Wrangler, and I don't think people are going to be as concerned because of the modifications that it's already had anyway. So that was kind of my exception to that rule. But as a general rule, I don't deal with them because it's not worth my time. It's not worth having to explain to people over and over again that it's salvage when they call and then they find out at the end that it's salvage. That's just a headache that I don't want to deal with. But for you, it might work. For me, I'd much rather find a car that needs, you fill in the blank, it needs a power steering pump or whatever. I'd rather buy it and replace the $75 part than I would have the salvage title, because you can never get rid of that. So I hope that helps, Jason. I hope that maybe gives you some clarity on how I think about it, and maybe in the future you might want to shy away from them because it feels too easy sometimes when you're looking at salvage vehicles, because it feels like it's really easy to find the good deal, but when you go to sell it, I think you're going to find it's difficult to sell. So I hope that helps. I'll see you guys in the next video.